Hi everybody, it's Jen and I am going to be showing you the card I made for Susie's Vintage Card Challenge. And it's actually a two-part card. So for the first piece, let me show you the card first, sorry. Alright, this is the card. And it's like a little book. So you can see that it's fairly thick. And it's got this as a closure. And you open it up. And I use the KI Memory Ephemera Valentine Ephemera Kit, which is very, very cute. I'm surprised I actually used it. Usually I get stuff and then I let it sit there for 2 years and it's out of style. And then I use it. One piece. And then I collect more crap. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I got this recently and am using it already. So go me. And then this opens up and this opens up to that. Then there's this page. And then this opens up and you've got this. And this opens up. And this opens up. And this opens up. And this opens up. And you've got this. And then you fold it again. And you have this. And then this opens up. And this opens up. At the end of the day, if you open up the whole thing, I'm going to try to back away slowly, but it's hard for me because you're attached to my bra. I put one on over my clothes to hold my tripod. So it opens up, it's kind of like a... I hope you could see that. So then you just fold it all back up and, you know, put it away. So that's the card. So let me move that out of the way for a minute. And I'm going to scoot back in. Okay. So what you need to do this are two pieces of cardstock. One is going to be 7 3/8 across by 10 3/8 in length. Okay. Now, there's really no magic to this, but it's tricky if you don't get it the first time. So watch this a couple times. Alright. So you have this paper. And you turn it so that the points are facing you. And on this side, you measure in 4 1/4 inches. And you turn it around. And on this side, you measure in 4 1/4 inches. Okay? Then you go to the other corner, this corner over here, and you measure 6 inches. It should be 6 inches to intersect with this line. Right? So you mark this off, and then you cut this piece out entirely. So this piece goes away. So this side looks like this. Right? So then you turn it around, and you do exactly the same thing. From the opposite corner to where this 4 1/2 inch line intersects, you draw a line, and you cut it out. And that is the base of your card. Okay, so you have this crazy looking piece here. It's like a blown up parallelogram, because this right here by itself is a parallelogram. Anyway, so then you take this 4 1/4 inch piece and you fold that into the middle. You could at this point, if you wanted, fold this in half so that everything lines up, so that you have kind of a centerpiece to go from. So you fold this piece in to the middle. Then you fold this. If you're sitting here like this piece is going to come to the middle. This piece is going to go over. Right? Oh, sorry. I uncut out my cutout. Dang it. Alright, so this is coming in. This is going over. Opposite side. This is going in, up. This is going over. That forms the first part of your book. Okay? This is going to be the inside of your book, because on the outside of your book, it has to be a little bit wider to accommodate the fold of this piece. Okay? But you do exactly the same thing. The only difference is you're going to measure a piece that's 7 1/2 by 10 1/2. And you're going to use the exact same measurements as the other one. 4.5 and 6. 4.5 and 6. And then that all folds up. That all folds up real pretty like. And then it goes together. Then what I did on this is I took, come here. Oh, I can't undo it now. I just took my, I forgot what I was doing. I took my Crop-A-Dile, you know, stuck it in there, lined it up. Did it on this side too, Crop-A-Diled it. Then I laid this on top of the other one, drew a circle where I was punching out, punched it out again. Then I took my fibers, and because I had 3 of them, I just taped the one end and made like a needle with it and threaded it through. And that was that. That was easy enough. Surprisingly. What am I doing here? I'm confused. Got myself all confused. Yeah, then you throw whatever embellishments you want in there. All you mini girls, I'm sure you will make a much better one of these than I do. I do not make minis. This is as close to a mini as I've ever gotten. The other thing I did, I forgot to tell you, is like I made one of these overlap onto each one so they don't pop open on their own. So when you close, this one obviously goes on top. Otherwise, it'll look like he had some brain surgery. So there's that. And then I just took one of the tickets from the same thing and scrunched it up and did whatever. And then I put some Crystazzi crystals here. They're very, very shiny, those things. And some fibers here. I was going to put a charm, but then I thought, ugh, gosh, overkill. And then, so that's pretty much it. And then I took a piece of wire and whooped it around and made this my keep it closed holder. Clasp, that's the word I'm looking for. So that is my, this is my Susie's Valentine Challenge. I don't have a Valentine to give this to, so I guess, you know, put it in the mail for myself or something. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope the tutorial helped you. If you have any questions, just leave me a note, and I will get back to you. Now, I wanted to tell you about this, about crystal accents, or glossy accents is what I meant to say. You know how the last bottle, this is a new bottle, the last bottle I had, it got all kind of crudded up and it didn't want to come out and I had to keep poking it with the pin and blah, 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 blah. So I tried putting a pin in there and holding it and that didn't work either. It still got all crudded up. But what, hi Phoebes. But what I did do that I figured out is I ripped off a piece of a wet wipe and I crammed it in there. And then I sprayed it with some, I'm sure you could use water, but I just used this cleaner because I figured it might get the gunk out of keep the gunk out of the lid. And I think I ultimately have to credit Yoli Bean with this, although I did see it on somebody else's video about this product, and it is true to its name. It is totally awesome. So anyway, I sprayed it and then I squished it in there with the end of a paintbrush. And I put this in and I have not had one single solitary problem with this at all since I opened it. And it, well, I don't know. It's not much gone, but I haven't had any problems. And then if you see it getting dry, just give it another little squirt and that's that. But it is working like a champ. So I did that with all of my glue sticks. Or all of my glue. Man. All of my glue things. And I think there was something else I want to tell you too. But I can't remember what it is. I'm looking around my desk to see what it might have been. Here's my desk. You can see there's not too much on there. I don't know what I was going to tell you. I'm working on my Vintage Image Craft project. They have a contest going on right now where you can win some stuff. Here are some images from them. But they often give free images on Facebook. And they have a little contest going on over there, like I said. But these are some that I had from them anyway. I love this one. So they have some nice images in nice sizes. And if I ever had a clue as to how to work them, work a computer printer, I would figure out how to shrink them to what I need them to be. But I am not that talented, so I have to figure it out on my own. So they give you images, but the challenge is to make a Valentine ornament using one of the images that you have either purchased from them or that they have given you for free. And they give out a lot of images, girls and guys. So if you want to go over to Vintage Image Craft on Facebook, they also have a web page, obviously, which is vintageimagecraft.com, and check them out. They're really great. Scott and Martin are their names, and they're great guys. I have mentioned them before in several videos. But they're having a contest, and I cannot tell you when it ends. So you'll have to go there and figure it out all by yourselves, which I'm sure you can do. And I think that's all I have. I don't know, but I hope you liked the card, and I hope the tutorial was helpful for you. And sending some special hugs Susie's way. She could use them. And then my niece is not feeling well today either. She's in the hospital right now. So I'm sending some special waves her way. If you guys have any spare, please send them in their directions. All right. Thanks and have a great day. Hugs and squishes.